A very good afternoon to everyone present here. Instructions, dear parents, please note. Kindly keep your mobile phones on silent mode. Videographers and photographers will capture all the codec moments. So if you wish to keep your hands busy, then do so by clapping and cheering for the wonderful performances by our students. Students will be handed over only after the entire program is over. Please wait for the dispersal announcement at the end of the event. I quote Sir Albert Einstein, "We dance for laughter, we dance for tears, we dance for madness, we dance for fears, we dance for hopes, we dance for screams. We are the dancers and we create the dreams."
Respected eminent trustees of the managing committee, faculty members, parents, well-wishers, and my dear friends, I, Master Ridhan Jain, along with co-host Ms. Arvi Ruparelia, on behalf of Children's Academy Group of Schools, welcome you to the annual extravaganza of Children's Academy Malad Primary Section.
Children's Academy, a name synonymous with quality education. Children's Academy, an institution where year after year, young inquisitive minds genuinely experience the joy of learning.
Children's Academy, an institution that nurtured the talents of thousands of students to transform them into CEOs, doctors, engineers, and even the goalkeeper of the Indian national hockey team.
Today we portray before you some of the best talents of the Academy who would enthrall the audience with their amazing and mesmerizing performances during the cultural extravaganza. I assure you that this program shall be full of exuberance and excitement and will create some beautiful memories for us all. We feel honored to have with us Mr. Rohan Bhatt, Chairman of Children's Academy Group of Schools, Mr. V. Mukundan, Chief Coordinator of Children's Academy Group of Schools, Mrs. Veena Savla, Headmistress of the Primary Section, Children's Academy Malad, Mrs. Nisrin Mandviwala, Headmistress of the Pre-Primary Section, Children's Academy Malad, Mrs. Yesha Mahesh, Academic Head, Children's Academy Group of Schools.
We are proud to have with us the principal of our school, Mrs. Sudha Shanbag, with us. We gladly welcome her as well.
Education is the movement from darkness to light, and it only befits that we begin today's auspicious event with the lighting of the lamp. I request the dignitaries to come forward to light the lamp. Let this serene aura of light purify the environment as well as invite the divine waves to bless the premises. Let this lamp awaken the Atma Jyoti, glow of the soul. Let all our activities be governed by the light of knowledge, and we bow to this knowledge, which is the greatest wealth of our life. Let this light, or deep as it is known to us Indians, always illuminate our path of success with its brightness.
We can also see the dignitaries paying our obeisance and expressing their gratitude to this great revered founder principal, late Shri V.V. Bhatt, a principled man and an educationist with a vision. It was because of Bhatt sir's unflinching determination that we are all here under one roof called the Children's Academy Group of Schools. Coupled with his determination was the tenacity of Madam Bhatt that made the journey with enthusiastic minds possible. I quote Jacques M. Boyce, "Dance is your pulse, your heartbeat, your breathing. It's the rhythm of your life. It's the expression in time and movement, in happiness, joy, sadness, and envy."
Today is the day when our incredible performers will display the spectacular event they have poured their hearts and souls into. We appreciate you, dear parents, for your encouragement and love expressed. by your mere presence and loud applause that we look forward after a few minutes from now.
So let us now welcome the participants of Grade 4 to invoke the blessings and mark the auspicious beginning of the day through their foot-tapping dance performance. These participants have been trained by Miss Adi and Miss Anvita Avantika and Miss Ghazal Memdani.
जय हो शंकरा आदिदेव शंकरा तेरे जाप के बिना चले ये सांस किस तरह मेरा कर्म तू ही जाने क्या बुरा है क्या भला तेरे रास्ते पे मैं तो आंख मूंद के चला तेरे नाम की जोत ने सारा हर लिया तमस मेरा नमो नमो जी शंकरा भोलेनाथ शंकरा जय त्रिलोकनाथ शंभु हे शिवाय शंकरा नमो नमो जी शंकरा भोलेनाथ शंकरा रुद्रदेव हे महेश्वरा चंद्रमा ललाट पे भस्म है भुजाओं में वस्त्र बाघ छाल का है खड़ा पाँव में प्यास क्या हो तुझे गंगा है तेरी जटाओं में जटाओं में जटाओं में समुद्र मंथन का था समय जो आ पड़ा द्वंद दोनों लोक में विषाम ऋत पे था छिड़ा अमृत सभी मैं बांट के प्याला विष का तूने खुद पिया नमो नमो जी शंकरा भोलेनाथ शंकरा जय त्रिलोकनाथ शंभु हे शिवाय शंकरा नमो नमो जी शंकरा भोलेनाथ शंकरा रुद्रदेव है महेश्वरा रुद्रदेव है महेश्वरा रुद्रदेव है महेश्वरा
How captivating! Poetry of footsteps, a blend of cosmic tune and cheerful music. Thank you, dear friends. Can we have a round of applause for that wonderful performance?
The leader is one who, out of the clutter, brings simplicity out of discord, harmony out of difficulty and opportunity. And this is true for our very own Rohan sir, who has given us endless opportunities to scale new heights of success with every passing year. I hereby request Rohan sir to share a few words with us on our special day.
Very good afternoon to all of you. I know the parents must be really excited after 2 years to see their children on the stage, and it was not easy also because these children have not come on stage for 2 years almost. So when they were in maybe first or second, it was they were too small to understand. So getting them into the stage presence, understanding them, making them understand which is the center, where they have to move, and these are all things that come only with practice. So I am happy that the children, the first performance has been fantastic. I think they are very good. They have practiced well, and I hope that, and I know that because they have been practicing very, very hard for the last so many days. So many parents have also come together to help the students, so that the teachers can, along with the teachers, they can also give them enough practice so that it's a flawless performance today. So as far as today's day is concerned, happy to see all the parents here. There are a lot of things definitely we would have liked to share, but I know that you are all enthusiastic to see the program more than listen to me today. So I am not taking this, but maybe some other time I'll take the opportunity, because there are a lot of changes that are happening in the school, and the changes are happening, some are our own initiatives and some are because of the national new education policy that is coming up. So there are many things that as far as the NEP is concerned, there are many things that the school is already doing. So we are largely compliant already. But at the same time, there are so many new things that has to be happening, because so many new changes that they are expecting, because there is a lot of changes in the way the teaching is to be done. The movement is from the content or quantity of what the children study to the quality. So the movement is from quantity to quality. There are a lot of, they want the children to be conceptually understanding things instead of having questions which are rote memory questions, and moving towards questions which are analytical in quality, where the children are supposed to think something and just not remember what they have read and write it down here. So this is something which we have, it is again not new for us, because this is something that we have been always doing, and we have always cut down on a lot of portions, especially in 4th and 5th standard and all, what the textbooks of the other science, EVS and all, there is so much content in that the quality is lost. So we as a school have been always consciously cutting out things which are immaterial. Today is the day where when information as such is available at a click of not even a mouse, you don't have to go to the mouse, you have to just use your mobile. So click of a button, we can say. So at this age, we would not want our children to be using their mental capabilities to remember things. Rather, we would want our children to understand things and question things. And for that it is required, it is important that they have enough time to do, because many of the activities, these things cannot be done by the teacher-centric method where the teacher goes on talking. If you want the children to think, they have to be involved. And if you want the children to be involved, that means we have to design activities wherein they will start thinking and questioning. So it is not the answer that is more important, it is the questioning skills of the children which is becoming more important. They have to be taught to question everything that they are taught. And that is the only way that they can start thinking independently. So these are all the small changes which are happening, and as you know that so many things we have already implemented this year. These are all development of skills, because that is another thing the NEP is talking about. But as you know, in our school, we already have some periods like RF21, which was basically starting, it is basically development of the skills of the students, skills of presentation, skills of cooperation, skills of collaborating with others. So all these skills can not be taught by a textbook. These skills, they require to do it, to learn a skill. It is like anything you learn, like you ride a cycle. If you want to ride a cycle, I can't teach you on the computer, put your one leg here and put one leg there and it will work. It won't work. You will still fall down. So it works because you learn that by experience. So the same thing here, when we want to teach the skills of oration, where they want to speak, this skill, two children speaking so confidently, doesn't come in one day. It has to be taught over the number of years, where they become proficient in any of the skills. So this is how the school is moving, and I assure you that you need not worry. There are a lot of changes in the assessment patterns and all, but we are well aware of these things. Our teachers are very well trained. I think Venus Madam will take you through that, all these things that I am talking about, where it will help you understand what the school is doing and why it is doing. Because many of the things they do, they tell you, you say yes, acha aaya, maja aaya, we did sandwich banaya. So it is not the question of sandwich. It is a question of something else for us. It is the how the children are learning a particular skill while doing that. How they learn to respect each other. That's why many of the things that you see, get something from your home. We make a group also in such a way that one is from Gujarat, one is from Rajasthan, one is from Maharashtra. So they learn to understand each other, that these are things that are is different from in my house than in different from, and you respect him and you respect yourself, and you expect to be respected yourself. So these are all different ways of doing things. So I'll not take much time now. I am sure I'll thank you very much for being in full numbers. And one of the reasons why we broke it into small classes, because we knew that all of you wanted to come and see your children. And many, I think almost 90%, 80%, 90% children have participated. Going to the hall means less number of students would be participating, and I can maybe at the most call one parent at a time, not two parents also. So we divided into small parts so that more people can come and enjoy the show. So that's the whole idea of why we wanted to do it in our own school and not go to one hall and finish at one go. So it will be really taxing to do what we are doing, because even for inside the class where the number of students participation is very high, we had to break them into two parts, A, B, C, D, E, F, so that everybody is comfortable. All the parents who want to visit can visit, and they can both the mother and father, if both want to come, they can come and have a look at what their children are ready to present today. So all the best, enjoy the show. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, sir, for your provoking address and pearls of wisdom. This will surely take us a long way in our life.
I quote Sir Ralph Lauren, "We all get report cards in many different ways, but the real excitement of what you are doing is in the doing of it. It's not what you're gonna get in the end. It's not the final curtain. It's really in doing it and loving what you're doing it."
Great things are not done by impulse, but by a series of small things brought together. It results from perfection, hard work, learning from failure, and persistence.
I now request Mrs. Veena Savla, Headmistress of the Primary Section, Children's Academy Malad, to take us through the journey of the academic year 2022 to 23 so far.
Thank you, Ms. Arvi and Master Radan. At the very outset, a very warm welcome to respected dignitaries, teachers, students, and wonderful parents present here. It gives me immense pleasure to stand before you and present the annual report of the academic year 2022-2023. If a child can't learn the way we teach, maybe we should teach the way they learn. With this thought in our minds, Children's Academy group of schools, rooted in tradition, with a futuristic vision, aim for the holistic development of our students, thereby preparing them today to be the global citizens of tomorrow. As rightly quoted by our Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi, the more we give importance to the skill development, the more competent will be our youth. At Children's Academy, we are certain that every student is prepared to face the difficulties of the outside world. Thus, developing skills like collaboration, creativity, communication, which are just a few examples that pave the way to raising students who will be ready for the next century. I teach, for I learn. This quote aptly suits the teachers of Children's Academy that leave no stone unturned at learning and upskilling themselves in order to teach the young enthusiasts of tomorrow. And it is this zest and zeal to learn and grow that ensures teachers are well equipped to train the Gen Z students. It is this attitude of learning and growing that eventually gets transferred to our young CAites. Thus, holding a variety of workshops and giving them the exposure and tools they need to manage and meet the needs of every unique child in the class ensures the students get the very best of coaching. This academic year was a special one for the students who had walked into the school physically after 2 long years. And to fill the void created by the pandemic, Children's Academy Group of Schools resumed classes as early as February to understand the learning gaps which needed to be filled before a fresh start of the academic year. A month-long program was planned to enable a smooth transition. This included teachers and learners spend time bonding with each other, learning simple skills like tying shoelaces, using restrooms, walking to their left, boarding the school bus, learning about directions, which is left and right, maintaining safe one-arm distance that enables students to be ready to finally embark upon their academic journey during the offline school. Language plays a vital role in retention of new learning, needless to lay emphasis on English language. Thus, this year, the focus was specially on developing all the aspects of language skills, with listening, speaking, reading, writing, creative expression, vocabulary building, etc. Thus, discussing one word a day, a thought for the day, the news headlines became a regular feature of daily learning. By making news reading interesting and enjoyable for them, they learn something new every day, and this keeps them up to date on global affairs, enabling development of a global perspective when reflecting over the problems of the society and world at large. Wiley Young Learners Language Enhancement Program continued for grade 1 and 2, which reinforces the basic listening, speaking, reading, and writing skills and paves the way to a better understanding of the literature and language sessions conducted during the English class. We also ensured to continue with the RF21 activities which aim at developing the 7 C's in students, which include communication and collaboration, creativity, teamwork, and character building are also a part of the RF21 activities, which are important for a successful future life. To encourage critical thinking, having flipped classrooms, buddy talks, jam discussions became a common feature of the classroom during the RF21 week. To ensure students' thinking skills are honed well, program to enhance thinking techniques, which is PET program, was initiated to focus on developing the observational skills, logical reasoning, lateral thinking. Our children suffered the hardest when everyone was compelled to stay at home during the 2 years of pandemic. Hence, computational thinking and ICT-based classrooms were a joy to watch and became a regular feature of teaching, since they were already using a lot of technology during the pandemic. We at Children's Academy Group strive to improve digital literacy in the classroom, thus using interactive panels in grade 1 classroom was a welcome change for the staff and students alike. The day is not far when all the classrooms of our school will have one. Along with many other activities, we also work to shape the pupils into responsible citizens, educating kids about their rights and duties and how a democracy operates is a common feature of most social science classrooms of our school. From promoting oneself to casting an e-vote, it is very well done during our student council elections. Additionally, enhancing students' negotiation skills, citizenship, and character all at once happen during the lessons in the dark sessions. Books are not always necessary to teach children. Excursions and field trips were planned for their off-site learning, along with a lot of socio-emotional learning that happened during their field trips. This hereby helped them in enhancing their social and emotional quotient, which is very important along with intelligence quotient for the survival in the world. Health checks were scheduled in the month of August for all the students of the primary section. Follow-up discussion of the need and importance of regular health checks and relevant pointers shared by our students was a treat for our ears. Another novel teaching learning strategy was the integrated approach to learning that was initiated for one day, popularly known as edX Days. This, I'm sure, will help students unlearn the subject-wise compartmentalized learning to a holistic approach in no time very soon, which is a requisite for the new education policy 2020. Along with scholastic and non-scholastic activities, celebrations were a platform for inculcating values and community living. Champions do not become champions when they win the event, but in the hours, weeks, months, and years they spend preparing for it. The victorious performance itself is merely the demonstration of their championship character. It is the success at interclass competitions that creates in our pupils the desire to excel, thus preparing our pupils to develop their competitive edge by participating in various inter-school competitions. What you see on the screen is a glimpse of our students' participation and achievements at various prestigious inter-school competitions. These competitions not only instill the competitive attitude, but also the sportsmanship, spirit and confidence to face failure and yet stand tall on the stage and accept the need to polish their skills. Sports is an essential element of education. All work and no play will make Jack the dull boy, and we definitely do not want this. Our sports department works incredibly hard to select the raw gems and polish them so they may shine in the outside world, and we are extremely proud of them. The selection is done based on continuous and careful observation, and intensive training is given by special coaches to these students for various sports like hockey, athletics, volleyball. Chess coaching has begun this year with around 40 students being trained from the basic level, and carom sessions are going to commence from the following week. It is only for kids. Is this only for kids is the great question that now arises. How can we inspire our kids? To put it simply, walk the talk. Our teachers serve as role models for the kids, and if teachers exhibit this fire and zest for success, then our pupils will undoubtedly follow their footsteps. At the end of the day, the most overwhelming key to a child's success is positive involvement of parents. It is the support of parents that makes the triangular process of education complete and successful for our students. In the end, I would like to conclude with the lines, "Together we may give our children the roots to grow and wings to fly. Together, let's make a difference." As I come to the close of my annual report, I thank the dignitaries and every parent present here, all eager to witness their awards performances today. I'm sure tears of joy and satisfaction will moisten your cheeks, while your eyes will capture the Kodak moments you'll cherish as a parent forever. Once again, requesting all the parents to continuously applaud the students who are going to perform on this stage after 2 long years. Thank you so much, everyone. Wishing you a pleasant day.
Thank you, ma'am, for taking us through this beautiful journey. We are really fortunate to receive your guidance and support, ma'am. As we come to the close of the formal program of the day, I hereby request Ms. Hemlata Aswani to step forward and propose the vote of thanks.
Thank you, Master Veer Patel. We also have amidst us Mr. Rohit Bhatt, the CEO of Children's Academy Group of Schools. Thank you, sir, for gracing this occasion with your presence. Thank you so much, sir. A delightful afternoon to everyone present here. On behalf of all, I, Ms. Hemlata Aswani, deem it a great honor and privilege to stand before you to propose the vote of gratitude for being with us this afternoon and making us feel proud, appreciated, and more than above your love for us. It is said that gratitude is the healthiest of all human emotions. And what better way to end a great event than to be grateful to all those who helped us in making our event a successful one. On the recollection of so many great favors and blessings, we now with a high sense of gratitude offer up our sincere thanks to the Almighty, the Creator and the Preserver. On behalf of the entire fraternity of Children's Academy, I take this opportunity to place on record our sincere gratitude to the members of the management for the perfect logistic support and guidance they have extended to all of us for making this cultural extravaganza a memorable one. As we express our gratitude today to this great revered founder principal, late Sri V.V. Bhatt, a principled man and an educationist with a vision, we should not forget that appreciation is not to utter words but to live by the lofty ideals he stood for. We also remember with equal reverence our dear late Madam Bhatt. I would like to take a pause and express our sincere thanks to all the dignitaries for sparing time from their busy schedules and gracing our cultural extravaganza. You have indeed made us proud and added glamour to our program with your gracious presence. I wish to thank our very own Rohan sir for his unstinted support and timely inputs from the conception to the execution of our annual event. Thank you, sir, for being with us today and always. I wish to extend my special thanks to Mukundan sir, Ronit sir and Sudha ma'am for their valuable guidance from time to time. God gave me the eyes, but you showed me the skies. I extend my sincere gratitude to our headmistress, Miss Venus Savla, for awakening the desires and wonders of young generations and sharpening the educational agenda. Dear ma'am, your actions inspire others and you explore the possibilities and help us to reach new horizons. Thank you for always being there for us. With a deep sense of appreciation, I acknowledge our overall in charge Ms. Seema Tiwari and Ms. Payal Vora for meticulous planning and flawless execution of the day's events. I express my deepest gratitude to all the teachers of the primary section for ensuring daily practice along with their tireless encouragement and motivation that kept us going and helped us put our best foot forward today. I extend my special thanks to our branding manager, Ms. Shraddha Bhatt and her team for the invitation cards, flags, banners and social media updates that instill in our children a sense of being appreciated and successful in their endeavors as learners and performers. In addition, we are grateful to our art faculties for the wonderful backdrops, props and the stage decoration that added grandeur to our event. Mr. Mukesh Printers for various printed resources, Mr. Sumit, Mr. Vishal, Mr. Bharat, Mr. Aniket, Miss Aarti Desai and Miss Avantika for the fantastic choreography. Mr. Atul Pakre and Miss Sadhna Pakre for providing vibrant costumes to our participants which will certainly enhance the grandeur of this show. Mr. Ghansham and Mr. Madhu Nair for voice recording along with Mr. Prem, Mr. Chandrakant Pawar for the sound recording, Mr. Salim Punjabi, who's an ex-student of our school for video recording, Mr. Shanti for capturing the wonderful Kodak moment throughout the day, Rajkumar Decorators for the special seating arrangements, and Mr. Vasu for stage lights. I would like to especially thank our ancillary staff for being on their toes now and throughout the practice schedules. I extend my sincere thanks to all the parents for their excellent cooperation throughout the practice schedules. We shall remember your contribution in allowing and encouraging your wards to participate in this program and making it a success. Your very presence and encouragement through loud cheer and applause, I'm sure will inspire our brilliant participants to put up their best performance today. Last but not the least, I would like to thank all the participants, the heart, soul and spirit of Children's Academy who have made this day a memorable one. Thank you students for being truly wonderful, enthusiastic and graceful little wonders of our school. This magnificent success wouldn't have been possible without you and your efforts. I would like to express my heartfelt thanks to every member who has contributed to making our cultural extravaganza a memorable one. Thanks to all, one and all, thank you so much.
Thank you, Miss Hemlata. It is indeed with this gratitude that we mark the beginning of our much-awaited program. नृत्य मेरी अभिलाषा है, नृत्य ही मेरी भाषा है, नृत्य मेरे लिए सम्मान है, नृत्य ही मेरी पहचान है.
With this lovely quote, let's begin with the cultural program for today. A very good morning, everyone.
I, Miss Rachita Kamath,
And I, Master Veer Patel, will be your host for today's cultural program.
today we are about to witness some phenomenal talent and some great dance as we are delighted to announce the theme for today's program, Nritya Leela. जिसके तांडव से हिलती धरती, दुनिया भी इशारों में उनकी चलती, वो मेरी छाया है, वो मेरी काया, गौरी के अर्धांग है वही शिव. हर हर महादेव, हर हर महादेव, हर हर महादेव.
I gladly welcome the group. These participants have been trained by Mr. Sumit, Mr. Vishal and Miss Brenda D'Souza.
शिव शंकर हर हर शंकर जय जय शंकर दिगिरारा प्रिय तांडव शंकर प्रकट शुभंकर प्रणय भयंकर दिगिरारा शिव शिव शंकर हर हर शंकर जय जय शंकर दिगिरारा प्रिय तांडव शंकर प्रकट शुभंकर प्रणय भयंकर दिगिरारा. ओम परमेश्वरा परा, ओम निखिलेश्वरा हरा, ओम जीवेश्वरेश्वरा कनरारा, ओम मंत्रेश्वरा स्वरा, ओम यंत्रेश्वरा स्थिरा, ओम तंत्रेश्वरा वरा नावेरा. शिव शिव शंकर हर हर शंकर जय जय शंकर दिगिरारा प्रिय तांडव शंकर प्रकट शुभंकर प्रणय भयंकर दिगिरारा. जीतेगा कहाँ पे बजेगा उठा तो गिरेगा गिरा तो चिरेगा छिपा तो मिलेगा मिला तो मारेगा जाग भाग भाग बच सके तो बच ले आज भी है ये जलजला है पूरे जोर पर चला है किस्मत दम है जो लड़ा है कौन रह सका खड़ा है सबसे अटल सबसे प्रबल शस्त्र रचित रक्त चरित 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 सबसे अटल सबसे प्रबल शस्त्र रचित रक्त चरित चरित रक्त चरित रक्त चरित रक्त चरित I dream of night, I dream of day, I dream of watching you fade away. Feel me once, feel me twice, feel me more, I'll shoot you at sight. You better keep running if you want to survive. 'Cause every night I dream of watching you
Wonderful performance. We can feel your energy in this act. I request the audience to give them a big round of applause.
We are glad to have with us Ms. Shudha Shambhag, Principal of Children's Academy Malad, and Ms. Tina Bhattacharjee, Assistant Headmistress, Secondary Section, Children's Academy Malad, with us to raise this occasion. Thank you, ma'am. चलिए अब देखते हैं हमारी राधिका जो डांस की दीवानी है, क्या उसका टूटा सपना पूरा कर पाएगी मीरा?
कुछ अधूरे सपनों को पूरा करते हैं हमारे अपने। चलिए देखते हैं कैसे। These participants have been trained by Mr. Bharat, Mr. Aniket and Ms. Ragini Tiwari.
नगमे हैं, शिकवे हैं, किस्से हैं, बातें हैं। नगमे हैं, शिकवे हैं, किस्से हैं, बातें हैं। बातें भूल जाती है, यादें याद आती हैं। बातें भूल जाती है, यादें याद आती हैं।
ये आईना ही तो है जो हमें उम्र बताता है, जीवन की कुछ यादों का जाना अनजाना सफर याद दिलाता है। ये आईना ही तो है।
ये यादें किसी दिल जानम के चले जाने के बाद आती हैं। यादें यादें यादें
अरे वाह राधा, तुमने तो कमाल कर दिया। देखना इस बार भी जीत तुम्हारी होगी।
क्या माँ, सच में ऐसा हो सकता है?
हाँ बेटा, सच में।
यस। नहीं, तुम्हारी जीत कैसे होगी? तुम तो बंदरिया जैसी नाचती हो। ऊ आ ऊ आ ऊ आ ऊ आ। माँ देखो ना, ये मुझे बंदरिया कह रहा है। क्या मैं बंदरिया जैसी नाचती हूँ? इससे तो मैं
राधिका शांत चलो यहाँ आओ।
मैं तो पिताजी से कहूंगी इसे खूब मारे। मारे नहीं, अगरबत्ती का चटका दे।
राधिका शांत, मैं बात करती करती हूँ उससे। करण ऐसे दीदी को परेशान नहीं करते हैं। तुम्हें पता है ना, पिछले 2 महीने से अपने डांस कंपटीशन की कितनी प्रैक्टिस कर रही है।
हाँ माँ, मैं जानता हूँ, लेकिन अगर दीदी इस कंपटीशन को लेके इतना टेंशन लेगी तो वो बीमार पड़ जाएगी। इसलिए मैं उन्हें चिढ़ाता हूँ ताकि वो मेरे साथ लड़े और हंसे भी।
अच्छा, ऐसी बात है।
हाँ माँ, मैंने तो भगवान से मन्नत भी मांग रखी है कि अगर दीदी इस कंपटीशन में जीत जाएगी तो मैं बिना चप्पल पहने सिद्धिविनायक के दर्शन करने जाऊंगा।
बस बस बेटा, शांत शांत, उतना कुछ करने की जरूरत नहीं है।
नहीं, मैं तो जाऊंगा।
ठीक है, आजकल के बच्चों को समझाना मतलब पूछो ही मत।
जाओ ना, अब देखना मैं पापा को कंप्लेन करती हूँ। पापा देखो ना, ये मुझे बंदरिया कह रहा है। क्या मैं बंदरिया जैसी नाचती हूँ?
नहीं मेरी प्यारी बिटिया, मैं करण से बाद में बात करता हूँ।
पापा, आपको तो पता है ना, मेरा बचपन से एक ही सपना है कि मैं एक अच्छी डांसर बनूं।
ठीक है, मैं करण से बात करता हूँ।
करण इधर आ। वो घर पे नहीं है।
करण, मस्ती नहीं।
अरे पता नहीं किधर है।
करण देखिए, ये परेशान कर रहा है राधिका को।
चल इधर बैठ। देखो, अपनी दीदी को ऐसे परेशान मत करो, उनका कंपटीशन है ना। और राधिका, तुम कंसंट्रेट करो, करण की एक भी बात मत सुनना। और राधिका, याद रखो, तुम मेरा गुरु हो, क्योंकि तुम डांस कंपटीशन की प्रैक्टिस के साथ पढ़ाई में भी अव्वल हो। हाँ पापा, मैं खूब तैयारी करूंगी।
हाँ राधा, ऐसा ही करना।
पापा, अभी मुझे अपनी फ्रेंड्स के साथ कथक की प्रैक्टिस करने जाना है। बाय
बाय बेटा।
अरे वाह राधिका, तुमने तो कमाल कर दिया। तुमने बिल्कुल सही कहा कुसुम। राधिका, जब भी तुम डांस करती हो ना, मन करता है तुम्हें देखती रहो, देखती रहो, देखती रहो, देखती रहो, देखती रहो।
बस कुसुम, तुमने सही कहा। राधिका हमसे कितना अच्छा नृत्य करती है।
इस बार भी वही जीतेगी।
राधिका इधर आओ। हाँ अध्यापिका जी।
राधिका, मुझे उम्मीद है कि तुम इस प्रतियोगिता में सफलता हासिल करो।
आप मुझे बहुत हौसला देते हो, मैं खूब परिश्रम करूंगी।
हमारा आशीर्वाद तो सदा तुम्हारे साथ है बेटा। ये तुम्हारा परिश्रम है जो तुम्हें सफलता की ओर ले जाएगा। तुम्हें ये जानकर और भी खुशी होगी कि इस प्रतियोगिता में सफलता हासिल करने वाले को फिर नेशनल लेवल में नृत्य करने के लिए भेजा जाएगा।
क्या सच में ऐसा होगा टीचर जी?
हाँ बेटा, ऑल द बेस्ट।
धन्यवाद अध्यापिका जी।
चन्न दी कुड़ी, ओ चन्न दी कुड़ी, ओ चन्न दी कुड़ी, बदला दी भैन, सर तेनू बिजली बिजली कहण, जिदे उत्ते गिरदी बचदा भी कख नहीं, तारे भी डर के रहन। सिंड्रेला,
अरे वाह 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 वाह। मारी छोकरी है सू डांस कर्યું છે એ તો પેલ્લી આવશે પેલ્લી।
हाँ हाँ गुज्जू भाई, बेसी जाओ बेसी जाओ।
तो दिल थाम कर बैठिए और इस नृत्य प्रतियोगिता के आखिरी परफॉर्मेंस का आनंद लीजिए।
डमड्डमन्निनादमड्डमर्वयुञ्चकार चण्डताण्डवं तनोतु न शिव शिवम्
तो ये अवार्ड मिलता है मिस राधिका को। यस, थैंक यू सो मच। यस, आज तो मम्मी पापा बहुत खुश हो जाएंगे। माँ, राधा, मैं हूँ यहाँ पे।
दीदी, आपको कैसा लग रहा है? बहुत दर्द हो रहा है मुझे।
मिस्टर शेट्टी, प्लीज कम हियर।
यस डॉक्टर।
देखिए, राधिका अभी बिल्कुल ठीक है, लेकिन
क्या डॉक्टर?
लेकिन उसकी पैरों की हड्डी टूट चुकी है। वो चल तो सकती है, लेकिन नाच नहीं सकती।
क्या?
आई एम सॉरी।
ये नहीं हो सकता। मेरी बेटी का सपना था कि वो एक अच्छी नर्तकी बने। नहीं हो सकता।
माँ, ये डॉक्टर क्या कह रहे हैं? माँ, कुछ तो बोलिए माँ। पिताजी, आप खामोश क्यों हो? माँ, कुछ तो बोलिए माँ। सपना पूरा होगा ना? मैं नाच पाऊंगी ना? माँ, बोलो ना, कुछ तो बोलिए माँ।
माँ, कुछ तो बोलिए माँ। पिताजी, आप क्यों कुछ नहीं बोल रहे? सब खामोश क्यों है? मैं डांस कर पाऊंगी ना माँ? कोई कुछ बोल क्यों नहीं रहा? मैं डांस कर पाऊंगी ना पिताजी? माँ, बोलो ना माँ। पिताजी, आप तो कुछ बोलिए। खामोश क्यों हो?
माँ, मैं डांस कर पाऊंगी ना माँ? माँ, कुछ तो बोलिए माँ। पिताजी, आप खामोश क्यों हो?
माँ, मैं डांस कर पाऊंगी ना माँ? पिताजी, आप तो कुछ बोलिए। सब खामोश क्यों हो? बोलिए ना।
यादें, पुरानी यादें, सपने, अधूरे सपने।
ऐसा होता है ना कि जो सपना हमारा अधूरा रहता है वो हमें अक्सर याद आता है। ऐसा ही कुछ आज राधिका के साथ भी हुआ। वो अपने बचपन की यादों में खो गई। वो भूल गई कि वो अब छोटी राधिका नहीं है, बल्कि मीरा की मां है। आइए मिलकर देखते हैं राधिका के जीवन का अगला पड़ाव।
मम्मी, क्या हुआ?
कुछ नहीं मीरा।
मम्मी, मुझे बताओ ना।
वो कुछ नहीं मीरा।
और आप ये हाथ में क्या छुपा रहे हो?
वो कुछ नहीं। आओ हम खाना खाते हैं।
राधिका, खाना रेडी है?
हाँ, 1 मिनट।
पापा, सुनो ना पापा। जब भी मम्मी अकेले होती है ना, वो बहुत रोती है। आपको कुछ पता है इस बारे में?
हाँ बेटा, तुम्हारी माँ का एक सपना था नर्तकी बनने का, लेकिन एक छोटे से एक्सीडेंट में उनके पैर पर चोट आई और डॉक्टर ने बोला वो कभी भी डांस नहीं कर सकती। उनका सपना वही टूट गया।
क्या? अधूरा सपना? पापा, मेरे पास एक आइडिया है।
कौन सा आइडिया?
सुनिए। चल रही है पापा के साथ?
कुछ नहीं है ना पापा?
हाँ, कुछ नहीं।
पापा बोल रहे थे कि हम कल घूमने जाएंगे।
कहाँ?
मैंने भी पूछा तो पापा बोले सरप्राइज है।
कौन सा सरप्राइज?
वो तो मुझे भी नहीं पता। बाय।
अरे मीरा सुनिए।
हाँ, मुझे भी बहुत काम है, मैं चलता हूँ।
अरे नाश्ता तो करके जाइए।
मम्मी यहाँ आइए।
मीरा तुम मुझे स्कूल क्यों लेकर आई हो और इतने दर्शक क्यों हैं?
मम्मी बस आप यहाँ बैठिए। आप बैठिए तो सही। नमस्ते मैम। नमस्ते सर। मम्मी मैं थोड़ी ही देर में आती हूँ।
अरे लेकिन मीरा।
नाचेगा दीवाना, वो देखेगा जमाना, हमारी सुफियाना सी पार्टियां। फिकर भुला के तू कमर हिला के और नच ले मेरे संग साथिया। कोई मुझे रोको जरा, नच नच के हार्ट का बीट बढ़या। मन चढ़या डांस का, मन चढ़या डांस का भूत चढ़या। मैनू चढ़या डांस का भूत चढ़या। मेरा लड़या इश्क का बेंच लड़या। मैनू चढ़या डांस का भूत चढ़या।
तो इस साल का नेशनल अवार्ड जाता है मिस मीरा को।
थैंक यू। मम्मी ये अवार्ड मेरा नहीं आपका है। माता पिता अपने सपने पीछे छोड़ जाते हैं अपने बच्चों के लिए, उनके भविष्य के लिए। और आप चिंता मत करिए, आपका ये सपना मैं पूरा करूंगी।
बेटा थैंक यू।
मम्मा प्लीज आप स्टेज पे आइए ना।
मैं? नहीं।
अरे आइए तो सही।
नहीं।
ऑल ऑडियंस प्लीज cheer for my मम्मी राधिका।
निजा 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 धनी 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 पदा 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 गम पदा नि निजा। pani niza pani niza pani niza pani niza gama pada ni da pada ni da pada ni sa gama pada ni da pada ni da pada ni sa gama pada ni da pada pada gama ni sa ni sa ni sa gama ga sa gama pada pada ni sa gama pada ni da pada gama gama ga ni sa ni sa gama ga sa gama pada pada ni sa ni sa ni sa ni sa ni sa ni sa thani 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 gama pada ni da gama gama pada ni da gama 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 ga ni sa ni sa ni ni sa pada ni sa sa gama ga sa sa gama pada ni da ni sa ga ni da ni sa ni da ni da gama gama da ni sa da ni da gama ga ni sa ni da ni sa gama da ni sa ni da gama gama ga ni sa ni da gama da ni sa ni da gama gama ga ni sa ni da ni ni sa sa ga ni ni sa sa ga mama sa sa ga mama da da ga mama da ni ni mama da ni ni sa sa da ni ni sa sa ga।
आशा करते हैं कि आपके भी राधिका के तरह सारे सपने पूरे हो जाए और आप भी राधिका के तरह किसी भी हाल में हार ना माने।
Lined up here is an irresistible and foot-tapping dance performance choreographed by Miss Bharti and Mr. Kishore. Let's put our hands together and welcome the group on the stage to set fire. Oh balle balle, oh shawa shawa, oh balle balle, oh shawa shawa. पंजाबी भांगड़ा ते मक्खन मलाई, पंजाबी तड़का ते जीरा राइस दाल फ्राई। आओ जी लो अपनी जिंदगी और ले लो एनुअल डे दी बधाई।
धक 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 सांसें, जिनमें हो जुनू जुनू वो बूंदे लाल लहू की। ये सब तू मिला मिला ले, फिर रंग तू खिला खिला ले। ये सब तू मिला मिला ले, फिर रंग तू खिला खिला ले। और मोहे तू रंग दे बसंती यारा, मोहे तू रंग दे बसंती। मोहे मोहे तू रंग दे बसंती, मोहे मोहे तू रंग दे बसंती। मोहे मोहे तू रंग दे बसंती, मोहे मोहे तू रंग दे बसंती। मोहे मोहे तू रंग दे बसंती, मोहे मोहे तू रंग दे बसंती। मोहे मोहे तू रंग दे बसंती, मोहे मोहे तू रंग दे बसंती। मोहे रंग दे बसंती, बसंती रंग दे बसंती। मोहे रंग दे बसंती, बसंती रंग दे बसंती।
Now showcasing the Bihu dance from Assam. These participants have been trained by Ms. Ragini Tiwari and Ms. Hemlata Aswani.
ফাগুনেরো মোহনায় মন মাতানো মহুয়ায় রঙ্গিনী বিহুর নেশা কোন আকাশে নিয়ে যায় ফাগুনেরো মোহনায় মন মাতানো মহুয়ায় রঙ্গিনী বিহুর নেশা কোন আকাশে নিয়ে যায় ফাগুনেরো মোহনায় মন হারিয়ে যায় মোর মন হারিয়ে যায় কন্যের তোর ভাবনা ঝিলমিলিয়ে যায় রে ঝিলমিলিয়ে যায় ও মোর মন হারিয়ে যায় মোর মন হারিয়ে যায় কন্যের তোর ভাবনা ঝিলমিলিয়ে যায় রে ঝিলমিলিয়ে যায় কোন চেনা দেশের তরে তোর সাথে এইতে পান্তরে মোর মনের প্রজাপতি নাচি নাচি ঘুরি ঘুরি উড়ি উড়ি উড়ে যায় মন হারানোর ঠিকানায় ফাগুনের মোহনায় মন মাতানো মহুয়ায় রঙ্গিনী বিহুর নেশা কোন আকাশে নিয়ে যায় ফাগুনের মোহনায় প্রেম রাঙা মোর কবিতা সুরের অন্তরে ঝিরঝিরি ঝরনা ধারায় নতুন রং ঝরে প্রেম রাঙা মোর কবিতা সুরের অন্তরে ঝিরঝিরি ঝরনা ধারায় নতুন রং ঝরে সবুজে সবুজে হৃদয় কেমন করে সবুজে সবুজে হৃদয় কেমন করে ও মোর দিন উড়িয়া যায় রে দিন উড়িয়া যায় কন্যে রে তোর ভাবনা গুনগুনিয়ে যায় রে গুনগুনিয়ে যায় মনের ভ্রমরি মোর প্রেমেরও প্রহরী তোর স্বপ্নের ভ্রমরি মোর প্রেমেরও প্রহরী হৃদয়ের বাগিচায় নাচি নাচি ঘুরি ঘুরি উড়ি উড়ি উড়ে যায় মন হারানোর ঠিকানায় আগুনের মোহনায় মন মাতানো মহুয়ায় রঙিন বিহুর নেশা কোন আকাশে নিয়ে যায় আগুনের মোহনায়।
That was a splendid performance by our Bihu dancers. Behind every young child who believes in themselves is a parent who believed in them first. Let's give a huge round of applause to the parents who have always stood up with their children against all odds like a strong pillar. Yesterday, today and always. We have our superstar, super talented parents to set fire to the stage with their superpower performance. These participants have been trained by Miss Naishi Bhaumik Mehta. So dear parents, are you ready? Are you ready? That's the spirit.
बेटा राज, तुमने पढ़ाई की और स्कूल का होमवर्क कर लिया ना? और सब चीजें फैलाई नहीं है ना?
नहीं मम्मी, मैं बाद में करूँगा, अभी मुझे खेलना है।
अरे सुनो,
झटका जरा सा महसूस हुआ एक लाइफ की गाड़ी ने कस के मारा ब्रेक हो रहा है क्यों कंफ्यूज मेरे दिल मशवरा मेरा तू आजमा के देख यही उम्र है कर ले गलती से मिस्टेक 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 बेटा।
एग्जाम्स नजदीक है। मम्मी सुनो।
हाँ बेटा,
मुझे बहुत डर लग रहा है क्योंकि मैंने पढ़ाई ठीक से नहीं की है।
कोई बात नहीं बेटा, सब अच्छे से हो जाएगा।
माना कि मुश्किल है सफर पर सुनो मुसाफिर हो कहीं अगर तू रुका तो मंजिल आएगी ना फिर कदम कदम मिलाए जा गगन गगन झुकाए जा रख हौसला कर फैसला तुझे वक्त बदलना है।
डरना तो बंदया रुकना तो बंदया राह पे चल बंदया डरना तो बंदया रुकना तो बंदया राह पे चल बंदया।
राज, क्या हुआ?
मम्मी, मैंने पढ़ाई की पर मुझे मार्क्स अच्छे नहीं मिले।
तो क्या हुआ? हार जीत तो चलती रहेगी, तुम कोशिश मत छोड़ना।
सिकंदर ही दोस्तों कहलाता है, हरी
धरती डोलेगी ये कदम चूम के, हे निकलेंगे मैदान में जिस दिन हम झूम के, धरती डोलेगी ये कदम चूम के। वो सिकंदर ही दोस्तों कहलाता है।
मम्मी मम्मी,
क्या हुआ?
एग्जाम्स में मेरे बहुत अच्छे मार्क्स आए।
देखा, कोशिश करोगे तो सफलता मिलेगी ही मिलेगी।
आजा आजा जिंद शामी गाने के तले, आजा जरी वाले नीले आसमाने के तले।
Perfect moves, perfect expressions, perfect music. Overall, it was a perfect performance. Round of applause!
We now move ahead with yet another dhamakedar performance. We welcome the participants of the dance mashup. These participants have been trained by Miss Mariska Rodrigues, Miss Ragini Tiwari and Miss Firoza Alana.
मेरा झुमका उठा के लाया यार वे, जो गिरा था बरेली के बाजार में। मैं तो ठुमका लगा के शर्मा गई, बोली घूम कर बजा दे के मैं आ गई। मुझको लगा के नाच ले, आजा नाच ले मेरी यार, तू नाच ले झनक झनक झनकार। हो नाच ले मेरे यार, तू नच ले, अब तो लुटा है बाजार। सबको बुला के नच ले, आजा नाच ले मेरे यार, तू नच ले झनक झनक झनकार। हो नच ले मेरे यार, तू नच ले, अब तो लुटा है बाजार।
देखो देखो है शाम बड़ी दीवानी, धीरे धीरे बन जाए न कोई कहानी। देखो देखो
Come on,
है
parents,
शाम
keep
बड़ी
applauding for your
दीवानी,
children.
धीरे
Come on,
धीरे
little louder.
बन जाए न कोई कहानी।
दिल पर है दिलकश है दिलदार नजारे हैं,
आज जमीन पर उतरे कितने सितारे हैं।
अगलो होश नमी दानम, हम है दिल है और जानम, बस दीवानगी 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 है। ना कोई रहसन ना रहबर, ये इल्जाम लगे किस पर, बस दीवानगी 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 है।
All the hot girls put your hands up and say Om Shanti Om.
All the cool boys, come on, make some noise and say
नाचा जो ट्विटर पे ट्रेंड हो गया। नासिक के ढोल पे धन 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 नाचा तो सबका दी एंड हो गया। दिखा दूं तुझे मेरा वाला डांस, ये मेरा वाला डांस तो नाचू। ये मेरा वाला डांस तो नाचू। ये मेरा वाला डांस। तक दिन आ दिन डांस, तक दिन आ दिन डांस, तक दिन आ दिन डांस। कूटेंगे आसमान को लूटेंगे, चल धुआं उड़ा के झूम 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 बराबर झूम बराबर झूम बराबर 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 झूम बराबर झूम।
With rapid moving steps, a blend and meticulousness. Let us have a huge round of applause for the astounding performance indeed.
It is always important to know when something has reached its end. Closing circles, shutting doors, finishing chapters, it doesn't matter what we call it. What matters is to leave in the past those moments in life that are over. With this beautiful thought, we come to the last performance for the day.
Let's put our hands together and welcome our dear friends on the stage. The dance performers from Maharashtra are all ready to set fire to the stage. These participants have been trained by Mr. Kishore and Ms. Ragini Tiwari.
लोटून दे अंधार आलो दुरून रांगून डोंगर यंगून उघड देवी दार लल्लाटी भंडार दूर लोटून दे अंधार आलो दुरून रांगून डोंगर यंगून उघड देवी दार। नदीच्या पाण्यावर आगीन फुलत, नदीच्या पाण्यावर आगीन फुलत, तुझ्या नजरेच्या तालावर काळी झुलत, तुझ्या नजरेच्या तालावर काळी झुलत, नाद आला ग जीवाच्या घुंगराला, नाद आला ग जीवाच्या घुंगराला, हे लल्लाटी भंडार दूर लोटून दे अंधार आलो दुरून रांगून डोंगर यंगून उघड देवी दार। लल्लाटी भंडार दूर लोटून दे अंधार आलो दुरून रांगून डोंगर यंगून उघड देवी दार। दार आलो दुरून रांगून डोंगर यंगून उघडते मी लल्लाटी भंडार दूर लोटून दे अंधार आलो दुरून रांगून डोंगर यंगून उघडते मी दार
I am speechless. How can grade 1 students present it so well? Every move was jaw-dropping. Beyond everything, it was a super fantabulously fantastic performance.
Thank you, friends. It was an excellent day.
The afternoon is lovely, dark and deep, but we have promises to keep and miles to go before we sleep. With this, we come to the end of our cultural extravaganza of grade 4 of the primary section of Children's Academy Malad for year 2022-23. Dear parents, kindly note that dispersal announcements will be done after the national song.
Dear parents, it takes a lot of courage for children to come out and step on the stage and dance. Needless to say, all my boys who dressed up like girls and danced. Can we hear it out loud? Louder! Thank you.
शीतला सस्य श्यामला मातरं वन्दे मातरं शुभ्रज्योत्स्ना पुलकितयामिनी पुल्लकुसुमित द्रुमदलशोभिनी सुहासिनी सुमधुरभाषिणी सुखदां वरदां मातरं वन्दे मातरं वन्दे मातरम्
I request all the parents to kindly be seated. We'll be announcing the dispersal shortly.